What up, everybody? Big D coming at you from the 505 Cantina y Cocina, aka the kitchen. Welcome, everybody. It's that time of year again for the top 10 list. Wow, 5th year of dropping out my top 10 list. I'm super excited. Hardest year yet. Said that last year, but this year, I really mean it. Hard year to come out with a list. A lot of changes, a lot of great stuff that came out. But before we get started, hey man, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, like, of course, smash that subscribe button, and woo! Follow me on all those social media platforms right there. Best way to keep tabs on everything got going on. And got a lot of great stuff coming to you in 2024, and I am excited. I may even give something away in this video too. Maybe best comment I get may give something away, so keep tabs. Anyway, I regress. So, for the top 10 list, it's the same as last year. I have had to have smoked your cigar a minimum of 5 times. If I didn't meet that 5-time requirement, you may make yourself in the honorable mention. Let's start it out. A lot of great stuff smoked out this year, and I think a lot of shout outs. So we'll start out with a couple of honorable mentions that were out there. First honorable mention we're going to drop down there from Big Country Cigars. The Big John Habano, amazing, delicious cigar. Was in the top 10 for a lot of the year, but a lot of other stuff came out, and that one kind of got lost, but it didn't leave my mind. Delicious cigar out there, especially if you're into Habano. Oof, find me a better Habano out there. From Casa Caballo, the Apache. Ryan and I smoked that one on our Tuesday night show. It was really good. Really good. Did I say? It was really good. I was able to get my hands and smoke 3 of them, so I thought maybe I would break my own rules, but I said, nope, gotta hold true to the rules, gotta smoke a minimum of 5, so 3 just didn't make the list on there, but it's a delicious stick, man. Don't know why you guys sleep on Casa Caraballo at all. Also up in there, from Amendola Cigars and Martinez Cigars, the West Side Story. One that was in the top 10 for a lot of the year, but came out in the beginning of the year, and again, one of those that got lost by a lot of the deliciousness that was put out throughout the year. But again, one that never lost my mind. It's always stayed up here. Very good. Very good cigar. And from Shafia and OGT from their OGT Society box there, the Freedom Fighter. Smoked a lot of them. Gave a lot of them away. Good stick. Not one that you can get readily available. And I think that was one reason why it kind of moved itself down the list. Just because it was really a single run for those that are a member of the club. All right. So let's start this list off. So actually there's 11. 11 and 10 were a basic virtual tie. When I started adding up the numbers in my notes, in my grading, it was practically a virtual tie. So we'll go with the top 11, or you can go 10B, 10A. We can go that route. So 10B on there from the Cigar Clowns, Kiss the Ring. Statement cigar from them to really showcase out that they're just not goofy guys, but they're serious and they're here to play in the industry. And that cigar was a showcase of that fantastic cigar and delicious. Number 10 from Sassy Soul Cigars out there, the Peel Oscuro. I smoke an awful lot of that cigar. It is in my it's in my everyday humidor. And if you've worked your way into my everyday humidor, I think that's deserving to be on the list, and definitely one I loved. Number 9 from Cigars, the King of Clowns. Kind of their coming out cigar of this is going to probably be a legacy stick for us that you're going to be able to get readily if the sales were there, and I think they should be, and I think that the sales are there and people love what they put out. and a stick that I've smoked a lot of and is in my everyday humidor again. So, again, you're in that everyday humidor, you deserve a spot on the list. And I really like that cigar. Number 8, late comer to the list. Really, I've smoked through most of the box that was sent to me on this one from Alzias Reales, the 1871. Remember, end of last month, had Rafael Cifuentes on my show. This was kind of like the welcome back to the reigns of tobacco from a legacy family that's out there. And yeah, I think that they hit a grand slam with this cigar. Had him on the show, smoked it, and then I had to fire up another one because it was so good. And I've smoked through most of that box. I was going to share some with people, but I don't know, man. It's too good to share. Number 7, from Som Cigars, the BDX. Ryan and I had himself on. Vlad, on our Tuesday night show, we smoked the cigar. Fantastic. Is a little on the pricey side, but I got to tell you, the experience that you get from that is unmatched from a higher end pricey cigar. I got to say, if I'm going to spend that kind of money on a high end cigar, this is the cigar I want, not one of the super expensive name brand cigars. So definitely a stick that I felt more people should have been on, man, because the cigar was fantastic. And number 6, from Benavides Cigars. They were in the top 10 last year with the Paris Midnight. This year, come back with the Nicaraguita. Man, the first time I smoked that cigar, I went, bro, really, dang. This one, I have boxes of these because it's so good. It's in my everyday humidor. I give that stick out to everybody. I'm like, dude, you not had them? You gotta try this. It's a delicious stick. All right, let's couple more honorable mentions coming out here. From Black Starline, Mr. Fahrenheit. Man, this cigar I think would have been top 3 had I been able to smoke more than one. I smoked one and I was in love. What the things that Eric is thinking up in his brain are amazing. The dude's a savant genius when it comes to the blending. And that cigar by no means is a genius stick. I wish I could have gotten more of them. From RS The Lifestyle, the Mi Esposo. That was it's a 3 cigar set that's designed to be a couple cigar, part of their couples retreat, where you have a nice intimate experience with your spouse, and you have 3 cigars that you all share and smoke together, and have a great concept out there. But of the 3, I smoked a lot of the Mi Esposo, and RS sent me quite a few of them. So I did smoke a lot of them, and they're delicious cigars out there. From OGT again, their collaboration with Stione there, the Silver Blaze. Again, no one smoked a lot of them, gave a lot of them away. Did have Mr. Stione himself, Tony Barrios, on the Tuesday night show with a couple special guest co-hosts on. Great stick. Again, came out earlier in the year and kind of got lost, but didn't get lost in the mind, just kind of got lost on the list. But still a cigar that I think about, which is why it's on the list out there. And then, we'll save the last couple towards the end there, but there's some more great honorable mentions. All right, coming into the top 5 here. Number 5 from Rooster Smokehouse, The Accountant. Now, the photo I took of this right there, that one, you guys blew up on social media. That was my number 1 photo of the year right there, that one. I got introduced to this cigar through Black Box Cigar Club. It was so good. 3 puffs in, I was on Black Box's website ordering more because I'm like, these things phenomenal. Great stick. One that I think, I think you guys should definitely get on. Number 4 from Luciano Cigars, Foreign Affairs. Ryan and I had Mike the Greek and Luciano on the Tuesday night show. We smoked this with them, discussed it. And, of course, Luciano, when I gave my impression and interpretation of what I was feeling from the cigar, Luciano dropped that line that's like my ringtone now. I think you're correct. And, you know, when the man himself tells you when you're thinking something and what you're getting is correct, can't beat that. Greatest, I think it's probably one of my greatest feelings I've ever had in the industry right there was hearing that from Luciano. And that's also balm stick. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Now, these 3 were so close in the points in the rating system there that really they can be 1A, 1B, and 1C. But I broke them down based upon where they landed on the point scale. And so, number 3, from the Herfnerders and their collaboration with the Cigar Clowns, TK421. Man, they came in firing. After last year, putting out 2 sticks last year, one being the Cigar of the Year last year. They had to keep it going high up. And this one, phenomenal. I've revisited it twice in the last month just to make sure I was right on this cigar, and I was right. You know, Saran and Sev take their time, the way they put out cigars, and I'm only sad I got 1 drop from them this year. I'm hoping I get more from them next year. High hopes with the Herfnerders. They're here to play. They're not here to play around. They're here to stay, and they're going to put out fire sticks for you all. I guarantee it. So if you missed out on that one, shame, shame, shame. Number 2, Segovia de Esteli, the Maduro. I had this one at PCA before PCA got started, and I was talking to my buddy Joe Ash, who works for Segovia, and man, I started slobbering all over myself. Every time I smoke this cigar, I slobber all over myself, and I'm just like, man, this cigar is so good. I don't know why you all are sleeping on this brand. Why you all sleeping on this brand? You know what's going to happen. In 2 years, you're all going to annoy me when you go, man, have you ever smoked Segovia de Esteli? And I'm going to go, bro, I've been telling you about that brand for 2 years. And now you just find them? You're not paying attention to me. It's like with Black Starline. You know, I was on Black Starline in 2020, and I was telling you all about it in 2020. Don't sleep on this brand. It's good. Now you all are going, man, have you ever had anything from Black Starline? Full. What are you talking about? I've been telling you for years about them, how great they are. But don't sleep on this brand. Banger. That stick, banger. I think it could have really been Cigar of the Year. But razor thin margin on that line right there. All right, to end off the honorable mentions from there, from Espinal Puro there, the chicken legs, fantastic stick from Fred. It was really a limited edition single run stick that he threw out there, part of a comic book series that he was doing with the cigar. I smoked a lot of them, gave a lot of them away. Very good stick, and I think if it was a regularly produced stick, more than likely would be on that top 10 list, but a fantastic cigar, neither less. From Ferrara Cigars, the Diosa Latina, only was able to smoke a couple of them. But, man, that stick, another brand. Don't sleep on Ferrara Cigars. I'm telling you, don't sleep on those guys. Those guys are going to be huge. You know, when I tell you don't sleep on them, every brand I've told you guys don't sleep on has blown up over the last 5 years, and then you all ask me if I've had anything from them. Come on, don't sleep on them, man. For sure, they're definitely a great cigar, and a couple others that I've had from them also fantastic. And the final honorable mention on there. From Up Top Cigars, the Angela Lynn. Another one, got a couple of them late in the year, so I have a feeling that you're probably going to see a lot of Up Top, Ferrara Cigars, Heart of a Lion Cigars, There's going to be a lot of brands next year you're going to see on the list, and I'm going to be upset if you go, man, have you heard of these guys? When I'm telling you about them now. Jump on it. The cigar of the year, number 1. I have smoked so many of these cigars. It is in my daily humidor. But this is a different type of cigar. This is a game changer cigar out there because of the experience provided by this cigar. From Black Star Line's The Rosewood 1923. Congratulations, Eric, and all of his team members, Cliff, Mimi, everybody else at Black Star Line. Man, you guys, this cigar, when I say it's a game changer, I'm telling you it's a game changer. First time smoking this cigar, I go, there's something unique about this. Every time I smoke that cigar, there's something unique about it. I've bought in box after box. When I get down to about half a box, I have to reorder another box of this cigar. That's how good this cigar is. And I'm not a box guy, but this is a beyond box-worthy stick. Doesn't matter what my mood is. It's a mood changer stick. It changes me. If I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm angry, if I'm depressed, my attitude changes when I smoke this cigar. And when you're in one of those funks, this is the get you out of a funk cigar right there. I mean, everything about this cigar, it fills the drool bucket. It changes my attitude. It puts me in such a better mood out there that I think that the cigar is more than worthy of being Cigar of the Year. And again, you're not going to get that from Cigar Aficionado. You're not going to get that from Half Wheel. No, you're going to get the same old repeat stuff every single year from those guys. Every single year, you're just going to get retreads of the cigars. They're just going to be swap places from where they were at the year before. Doesn't matter. I'm giving you guys new cigars from brands you may never have heard of. And the cigars that are coming out from these guys right here on this list, far and away blow away anything these big brands have put out. I've smoked some of the stuff that some of the new stuff put out by the big brands this year. And I gotta say, not impressed. The quality of the tobacco from these guys, the blends, the originality coming from these cigars, from these manufacturers right here, blow away anything the big brands are putting out there. Guaranteed, hands down. Name a brand new cigar that has come out from a big brand, and I'll tell you, it doesn't compete with what's on this list. Most of what I've smoked from them either didn't impress me, or I felt like they just kind of did a small tweak to something that they already have out and calling it new. Not impressed by what's coming out from the big boys. And I haven't for years. I haven't been impressed. And this year, it's the same. Not impressed by anything that they put out. Just felt like it was just blah. It's just flat. It's just nothing great. What these guys on this list are putting out blows away anything the big guys come out with, for sure. Quality, experience, taste, enjoyability, structural integrity of the cigar, everything. It blows away what the big guys do. Big guys don't need your money out there, and they're not giving you anything special. You're getting something special from these guys right here. So there you go. There's my top 10 list. I will wait for my DMs to blow up with everybody telling me how wrong I am on my list. That's kind of what I look forward to at the end of the year. I was wrong. This cigar should have been on there. That cigar should have been on there. Whatever. It's all based on my palate's perspective. And my palate's perspective said these guys blew it up this year. So congratulations to everybody on the list. Congratulations to Eric and Black Star Line. You put out a fantastic cigar. I can't wait to see what you come out with. This year. I know you've got something in the works that's going to be mind-blowing, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. So that's it, everybody. Thank you all for watching. This has been the 5th annual Top 10 list. Thank you to everybody out there. Take care. Be safe out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Be back on January 8th with Shawan Mims of Heart of a Lion Cigars. Will be my guest on the interview series, so make sure you tune in for that. We'll see you next time around. Peace.